Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of elect.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that spark.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coke got up there.
Course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky voices? Not everyone can fly like Kuno.
Moose piss is probably alcohol. That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't...
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. Yes, and it's critical. You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks. Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve.
Before I squeal, pig.
The man is decomposed. The body is reluctant.
Whoa.
Yeah, fuck it to pieces for us.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock, but it feels like the leg is going to come. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off. With nasty...
Look, he's skinning the fucker up good.
Hell, keep at it, pig.
The legs look like they've been clawed at by wild animals. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Come back.
These boots were probably left. You'll know more about them once you run the serial number you found. The size seems about right. You've seen too much to be that naive.
Can I help you?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The fan stands still. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The switch must be broken. The bed is cold.
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags, and then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with your arm. Maybe it's the bed's fault. It barely covers your toes, a bit tense in the muscles. Its synthetic filling has smells of alcoholants. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until you...
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? What it says on the can, Harry? Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Do you remember the warmth of her thighs? You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering, reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life? Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that... Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings No, it's gone. You found Elysium. Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface, you really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no stinky boy. You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high. You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Good going, buddy. Yes, wait till you see the one with the chick in it. You don't know? You don't know? You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day. It's power, man. It's professionalism. Of course, Martinez is Speed Central. You and Speed will be happy again. The door is closed. Still nothing. This door can open.
I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you...
Just a moment.
She's agitated.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel. That's just it. This isn't like him at all. You have more important things to worry about. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained, but they should have returned by now.
The water lock, that was broken.
Oh, sweetie, Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life, and oh my. Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side...
Yes, some left-field scientific research is in.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, yes.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research.
That's one opinion, yes.
She's used to playing off such insults casually.
My apologies, ma'am.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and... Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and...
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him. We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most new via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. We hit it off and...
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I hope I've been useful. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Well?
Ah yes, Phasmatodea.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, hence its name the Insulindian phasmid.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing me.
It's not made up, officer. It's simply elusive, so much so that some teenagers making out in the reed saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but...
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the insulin. Not at all. Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie. Yes. It can blend in almost perfectly among... Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look, ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly a man who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. One loose thread less to worry about. Everything points to the Dock Workers Union, which may, of course, all be wrong. That would just escalate tensions. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately.
Yeah, streetwise. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about...
They're in no hurry to leave.
Can I help you?
man ponders his cooking utensils. He looks up at you. Then, shrugging is an international sign for. The man takes another drag of his cigarette and shakes his head. This industrial...
What are you planning to do? Throw a dinner party?
The stove is unmoved.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Like I already told you, what you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. What are we going to do to you? The Union isn't going to do anything to you.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. Aggressive. You make your living enforcing violence.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police?
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Let's.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Hey, dipshit.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Oh, this is about him.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like...
You might want to start asking your questions now.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the... And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes on his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician. Size 41, with the light step. Not a child. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46, deep marks. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying...
The fuck is with you, fella? The pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
You mean these boots? We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back. Yeah, we did this.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years.
the River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
Rest assured, lawman. None worse than our guy. He got what was coming to him.
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night.
Known him? Yeah!
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first...
By the Pines cow, you mean the representative for Wild Pines?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too.
A live grenade, right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines.
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm R&E.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some R&E's
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic, a beautiful girl, young. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah, me and Eugene got...
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
We hanged him up by his neck.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cops?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks.
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep. Titus does not see it coming.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head.
That's right, lawman. And then...
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
My fucking elbow, Copper.
Samuran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquent... He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
Right fucking here.
Yeah, man, weren't you listening?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But... Alain, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man. This little rat-faced fellow is solid to him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or...
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing.
Fuck off, Shanky.
Keep your eye on this. 'Powerful' guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig. But first, see if it all adds up. Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But... Alain, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man. This little rat-faced fellow is solid to him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or...
Fuck off, Shanky. And fuck you, too, copper.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about...
Like what, copper?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. Do you think you could do that?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
The sweaty man turns red and looks first down, then around him, apologetically.
It's not the fat ass.
I think you got your answer.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Yeah, lawman.
It's almost an anthropological site.
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
Look, coppers, I know you think you're doing your job here, but...
That's an Easter 50. Almighty God. Even Dick Mullen only has a 45.
Am I gonna have to?
That won't be necessary. Let's just all cool off.
Aces low. For the rest of the world, the aces low is just some cool Revachol thing, politically neutral.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. What are you talking about, man? Or what?
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy.
That's right. We're not talking about this. You're not cops here.
Good. We are all watching each other.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy.
Can I help you?
Fuck, does Kuno care? Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin. Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo.
Lying the act. He's actually telling the truth. You need to befriend him first.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
The man is The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organ. The genitals in his breeches continue to beat.
Do you think we missed something? Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. Hey, wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building? Yes. Now, I've rarely been disappointed by the size of a giant ice. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking for in the distance.
This orange machine is dead still. You slip your fingers under. No. If you want to
Equip the pry bar.
turning the crank feels. This orange machine is dead. The bear's eyes are still.
It's certainly an eccentric choice.
But the optics on this are awful. Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice.
Shall we go and get the body then?
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the bed, then 10 more to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever... No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room. As impressive as the fridge is, this is a small victory. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. I like it a lot, brother. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. His face, his cheeks, his nose, they are swollen shut. Only the little one fits. The thing you're looking for, it's not. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. Can you feel it? A vision of black and dark red death. Pried open, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat. From your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue. Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. The lieutenant answers with the sound of your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of it. Your fingers reach toward his skull, ice cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus. This is the irregularity you felt before.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger.
Good.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove, with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag.
A non-caliber rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Of course, you deserve it. We need to add an item to the injury list. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing, we should amend injury number 3.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Treatment, officer, is an attempt to manipulate this injury here. Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead. Dead. I did not just come up with this. I've had my doubts since you showed me the tracks, officer. Why did they carry him over? There have been other signs too. Small details. Everything is too neatly designed for it.
We almost fell for it. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier. To hide something. The real killer, to put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of... Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the whirling in rags should come with... We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning.
All right.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag. The squished little... I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. But bullets don't talk. That sounds like something a police detective would do. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. The squashed bullet you wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. You can just about make out a few striations near. It's quite destroyed. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? Yes, it's as if you've seen bullets before, officer. A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it. A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.4. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belma-Grave rifle. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer. Antiques enthusiasts? guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock back at the station. The lieutenant is standing at a counter. You should share your findings with him as soon as possible.
Yes? Hello? Me? No one.
If she's such a working-class woman, why isn't she?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. It is. I know you are. What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing. Her hands move over the book covers.
My husband? No, he's not. I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. No. Why are we still talking about this? No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not missing.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking.
What? That's just my daughter. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from. My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? There is no investigation here. I can tell you that. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here. I don't even have a cock.
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Great. Nothing. Go read up on them if you...
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Wonderful. The store is open.
The woman before you.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Hello again, esteemed officer. A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its a thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues, and you know this to be the star of Pericarnassus. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice. The metal feels cold and wet under the mute machine, but yes, it was vandalism. Magnesium-based life form. We tell them, hell no. You're about to become a magnesium-based life form. This coin-operated viewer is facing south.
Life doesn't need to be a
I'll be with you in a moment.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you...
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of...
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined...
Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so...
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in...
I hope you pass out from it.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined... Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. Doesn't matter what team. Pick a team. And eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky. This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's...
Mon Dieu!
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
The man in the uniform, his merry partner, everything has gone very quiet. It seems as even the waves have ceased their crashing against...
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and because this place is a damn beachhead. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Mar. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned...
Blood Ground. You got old René going there.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but... the enemy of my enemy and all that. Damn right, son. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition...
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the...
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume... Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world. This is just what the commies wanted. Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in...
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. It's a Belle McGrave, 4.46 caliber.
His moves are quick and precise as he...
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, in Martinez, the Union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. No man can afford to turn his eyes to the horizon if his rear isn't secured. If the womenfolk take care of that, then men can tackle the bigger issues. Well, I'm glad at least some people bearing your insignia have kept a level head in these turbulent times.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine? Fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems? Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link. Yes, women. Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important, but the main stomach truth. You're having because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times. Okay, yes, let's call it that. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that. You're going to keep your views, right? There's a slow, painful. It is one of big.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Welcome to Rivachol.
This man looks like trouble. You might not want to get into this, right?
Oh, I'm just a simple camionneur, a father of three, and a Rivachol patriot. Just the truth.
His physique reeks of heavy motor oils. His breath smells of high tar.
It's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of people who've studied these things say that we are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? The problem? The damn kips are showing a real
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might go right ahead. You...
Nope, nothing. You're sure it's okay? You wriggled your way out of a tight one there.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so the strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had... Oh, not much. Apples.
Apples.
Look, as detective. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad.
Yep, it's one of their many...
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological...
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell. You know, Gradniks. Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature... did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet?
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling.
Oh man, oh god damn. Thanks for that, but no. Yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter. Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our... trusting street thugs with their goods.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the tear machine stands in the corner.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
A small cabinet on the wall. Their logo is the bloodless.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed. St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from...
I don't know. Let's see. I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, no.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Dramine heals +3.
A colourful display of the bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter. The beauty.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do anything here. Just go away.
No, Frit only sells legal drugs. Huh? Speed. Like, speed. No. The pale age vodka is special, I guess. You know. I mean, I already said it'd hurt.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect, while use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to...
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra T makes it.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was...
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Yeah, they're kind of boring. You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also... She pops, her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly.
You mean this? This is Pop...
Looks like it also...
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. No. I don't like it. I hate it. You mean this is Pop...
Looks like it also...
It's where they rate different No, I don't think so. You mean this is...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode.
It's where they rate different... Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Okay. A warehouse. I don't know. Maybe.
She looks up.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I've not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really. Lol. I don't know. Uh-huh. Reality.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher.
I don't know. What about it? We're in Frit? As mankind?
What will her essay prompt be?
We're in Revachol, like on the Insulindian. That wasn't very hard. I don't know.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still.
When ordinary people... Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Cool. Reality.
She is like a student.
I don't really know anything. Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic. I don't know. Cool.
You see several the packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What is what? If you want to buy one...
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing... You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and...
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "Not a good track record of mental health in that family." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Something with great kinetic... Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. Even by the standards of the Philippian king, well, he blew through the whole national treasury. His own maladministration foreshadowed. Stories have it that he had his bedroom. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers. But wait, you haven't even heard about his... You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Cocaine. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay. The original was blown apart by... Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly. People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face, not that he ever did in life either. Stuck in the traffic jam. This big heavy grad, the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman. The driver has adorned the side walls with a large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features it is a seal of Royalist era Revachol. The back end of the cabin has a book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. I don't trust cops. Rights of people. Rights of workers.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as...
Maybe you should ask them the questions. We have families to feed you.
So do we, Scott.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together,
beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates.
I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You go take the bastards down a peg or two.
Honest men and women with rights to work.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous... I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. Why don't you go arrest them instead? Wait! They might go home eventually. Unexpected situation, but we hold the pressure on until someone makes a mistake. Then we were promised work. Main gates, and I don't mean to scrum...
Like civilized folk, you mean?
Wait! Unexpected situation.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay. Beats me. Someone gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, may. Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. These scabs ain't begging. They ain't holding on to their integrity. I was just messing with you. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife? Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrowly
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule. Right, always glad to help out. We're on the same branch, you and I. Not like this, you know, serious business.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return.
Oh, good, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard? Suspicious activity. How very troublesome. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. I walk right past measure. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist there. Then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. Or you could convert to a Seminese supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for this. Sure.
Body betrayed.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm. You have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. Yes, Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
This is a fabrication the alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and the Rolam are good. There is a frit nearby.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
No, you don't.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Look at my craniology. You gave the world eugenics. You dominated lesser cultures. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough with this begging. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands, and the walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Racists are generally not.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at
I am not like them. I am cranium.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be smaller.
That atavistic stigmata.
Babe, thanks. But I got this. Racist.
Welcome.
The
drawings are precise.
The size.
Your ear.
Yes. You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual. It is impossible to see any more of you. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. I am not the first line of defense. I am the last.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone.
Fine. Find out for yourself. Endomorphic. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got lit. Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? Offshoots of the Seminese people, I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to the South Island race. We are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow streets, no. I have heard about it on the radio. I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop, show.
He had nothing to do with it.
Don't be vulgar. Mr. Claire, also, to serve, of course you are. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Stop explaining yourself. No, rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. We are the. I am a. No. I have heard about it on the. Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
I am.
You pick up on something artificial.
The hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. Now leave me be. Find out for yourself.
Welcome to.
The
drawings are precise and look true to the.
Correct. Don't be fooled. Mr. Claire is a man of it. Jam. Of course, I am not surprised you. What you need is to come to terms with extinction. Your race descent has only.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, I knew you would go straight for the vial.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise.
Those are the Simonese. A receding genetic pool has led them out on reprehensible street parades. The Vespertines and Messenians of the other large Mondial civilization. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is the Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The latter is perfected and adapting. Type B are the unheroic.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white. Pinkness is a racial quality that the Koiko.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Vasholians, halfway between type A.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The mysteries of the people of this planet. The revolution is fatal, familia. Enough of Tibet. Tips CF are a museum of failed lesser races like the mosquito. Grotesque. The mosquito is born sterile. Then there is the Simino Koiki Kaimir. The Koiko, as you know, are very servile. This will never happen. But enough. It is you understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask you. We will see. You need to internalize what you have heard here today. Then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Looking for something?
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk made not many people outside of glad to share. Zephyr Blue was also the color. The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century. No response, wherever this was.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam. The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic? Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution, until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the...
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. They're beautiful. That is all that matters.
All of what? The world?
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. While you, people, were tearing each other apart...
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation.
Why not, Harife? Diamonds. Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. But then it's contraband, Loman.
Bad hand. Hermenegildos's bad hand. Strangled 300.
Of course not.
A Boyadero. Boya for short.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. Of course not. The boyadero returns from the
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the magret. Then he rides off. The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. What do you mean? Yes? What about it? Oh, don't worry about me. The Monosov's Land, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. You're right, Lowman.
A correct appraisal.
Is that all you woke me up to say? Yes, go.
You see a Samaran street vendor. The name,
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool. You're very cool.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers.
What? No finger pistols, officer? Pew! You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelves?
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears.
No problem here, officer.
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. You mean the...
No hassle. There's a little of a...
It is. Practically free. No problem.
Wait.
What?
A convincing performance.
Look, officer. I'm just only the coolest goods in Revachol. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources. But good joke of...
You glance around at the...
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom. That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. My man, officer...
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say...
Yeah! Ravachol's the coolest. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Anything for you. Me?
This man probably comes from Seaguy. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy...
That's right, officer. Hey! Why not support this local entrepreneur? You can start by...
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there.
Oh, okay. An investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. 10 Real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man. Only the coolest goods in Rev. Anything for you.
There are clothes and...
Don't be shy.
Save the economy.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically... Look around, officer. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children? Too bad, officer.
You find your hands. The box smells like cat piss.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. 5 seconds.
Something cold grazes your hand.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You see two lowly.
I can see you with taste for
a pair of
those sneakers, mister.
Only? That's madness. Fun, ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine. These ones, a small heat emboss on the...
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look, these, officer?
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran...
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers.
low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale. Well, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
These ones, a small
No, don't look at... No, don't pity them, officer.
Samaran trash. That sounds like... There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
You like sunglasses, officer?
Abort. These are...
Damn, officer! You look...
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the...
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design,
Officer, the flashlight, please. Hello. Sure thing. Sure, man.
This getting the corpse residue out of a commercial pot draws your attention. There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge. The bottom of the... All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. The soap bubbles over the rim of the pot. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate. The boots look cleaner and cleaner, just like beef stew. That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going. The boots look clean, but still smell. The strong vinegar. The whole kitchen now smells like a pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek. The man ponders his cooking. The door is closed. This door still... This is not the cleanest. That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. The bathtub, the water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whelps. You see the corpse, then houses along a narrow street. A video rental. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are...
Can I help you? Can I help? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking...
I'll die before I...
Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
No! You told him about it and now he knows your name!
This city is not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending rage, and fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that.
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? Some kind of avant-garde work? You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen today.
Kuno doesn't...
There are 8 pairs of... You won't get far without the lieutenant here. Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still... The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing. Nope, no. That's still too... You could have died there. Shit. After a while, your sobbing stops. Up here, no one saw the little meltdown you just had. And your heart actually feels lighter now. Tarpaulin cloak. The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Maybe. Probably. old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This button looks new, but silence. Nothing happens after you. Silence. Silence. You hear static from. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial.
She sounds almost antique. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
My God.
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone. Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind...
A spot of static over.
It's so nice.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here. You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. Looks like someone. You wait for a minute. You ring the door. All you hear is you ring the door. What an ominous name for a hair salon. An off-key melody.
Kudos. Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for...
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Pardon? Please just stop calling.
A single beep indicates you hear the same waiting room. You hear the same waiting room music. But no one picks up the receiver anymore. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. All right. Maybe not healthier, but there's a light buzz. There's the static.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Here come the bad vibes again. Wait, is she...
Michelle, just... Why did you even call?
Is this some kind of joke? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing.
Ever since I came to work here, as if my mind's been... It's so nice.
And then it hits you. She tries again not to cry. And still, real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this. Her sound melts in. This is where you hung up the call the last time. The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by and no one replies. But the static grows stronger, like rainfall. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car window. The strange and alien thought pattern ends. You're left staring at the electronic doorbell. This orange machine. The bear's eyes are... This appears. This is the The machine lights up. It's empty. The filament you have would like a smooth draw. A bar of fat. The static gets...
Good afternoon. Please repeat the filament you have insert. That was a question. Good. Please repeat the password.
Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Is there fortress? One fortress accident SCR.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Yeah, I work as...
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there all by...
Lonely?
That's why she does this.
Now, please, thank you.
Tiles on the cube ask. Nothing happens.
It's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm listening. Fortress accident.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. They certainly took their work very the usual. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seem to believe that...
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, in the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic. Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your...
The result is 1.
Anything else? I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but that's right. I haven't even written my name. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. My advice, don't base your business on a fact. It can't be true. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago.
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing...
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. Why would Slipstream SEA have a 100-year-old recording? As I'm still convinced it was nothing more than... It can't... Are you sure it was Slipstream? Oh, right. But Tricent... It used to...
It was too real to be...
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, sure. I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor. A sulfur-crested cockatoo.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
You wait for the storekeeper. It's quite a challenge, but eventually, several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of insulin.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Hi, Ace Detective.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the seminar. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, where to even begin. All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. The pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. Ouch. Performing? Yes. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species. In the words of poet explorer, despite its banging name, the Bang Bang cockatoo is actually the Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? You're right. You're a fuckatoo embodied. This sorry-ass bird belongs on your heraldry.
Excuse me? I don't know. The most talkative one? The what now? No, you're not. Don't think that way. You're just a regular talkative cockatoo. And let's leave it at that, okay?
She doesn't want you to be the fuck-upper too. The woman before you nods and returns to her reading. This coin of your money disappears. The curtains on the the lenses shift. The ghost, it looks as if it was its leaves ripped from it by the little brave birch tree. See, this coin of there, working class drunk, cracked it. All in a good day's work. What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman, do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. There's no need for champagne.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing. Very well then. Where is he? Excuse me?
There's something else hiding in her voice though.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcohol.
Remember, about that what? Never ever say.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband.
Ha, blam. Knew it.
I did, and he is. No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park, or I haven't seen him for...
There. She's worried now. She sighs, but...
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions? Honestly, not that different from you. That's one way to put it, yes. No offense. What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it? Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park.
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. Because we talked about this. We talked about not...
Gone for around 36 hours then. She turns away from you.
So you are going to look for him. Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by him.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But coach physical, it's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110, behold, world, here walks a sportsman.
I have Yes, René. Hello, officer. Oh, that's the cochonnet. Well, first, then, the players aim to throw their... I could, but you'll put that knowledge to... Let me think. I heard someone... No, I'm sorry.
Then help him, you wimp. He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I...
Odd. He doesn't seem to be...
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of you.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René?
I'm not anyone important in the...
Everyone in Martinez knows.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history.
The old soldier mumbled. There he stand.
What a prick.
Where were we? What a joyous way of putting it.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honor. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense.
So that's what it was before. Him high.
Of course he's not a member. I hate the socialist rabble.
Writing work mostly. Oh, nothing official, I assure you.
Well, he tells his little penman exactly what...
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Officer, I have a vivid imagination.
He just...
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into...
I prefer highly adaptable.
Mon Dieu.
Thank you, officer, for being a consummate professional. I'm sorry, officer.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich. Fuck off! It's...
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eyes.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't...
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets close. You're a special kind of... Vigilance officer? Ah, yes.
Oh, absolutely.
A superpower, feared and respected, decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak. Revachol would be a different place if...
Don't get started on that again.
The carabinier doesn't reply.
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy.
You can't even take responsibility. That's why the Philippian kings use coke. Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Please, officer, don't encourage him.
Right. Ah, yeah.
Oh.
A superpower. Fear decisively. Without a nation.
Don't.
The carabinier.
Oh.
You can't give. That's why Philip III.
He's just making excuses for...
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM. Right.
The door is closed.
Can I help you? Another thing. Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending... Who told you that? Fine, yeah, it looked like someone had messed with the wiring. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know. Yes, and it's not strange. Who told you that? Fine, yeah, if you do find... Yes?
I've got nothing to say. I am not.
You could be, Liz.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Again.
good one, Titus.
Huh? How the fuck do I know? Anyone?
Interesting, sire.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's nothing. Your investigation here is done.
Yes. Run home. Lonely. Rent a cop. Real law officials are done with you. You still on about that bullet? A bullet? Well, there's...
It's bound to happen again, you know?
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
Wow!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These...
You know what I think?
Around the bullet, man.
All the goofing around, they're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act.
Shit! I probably did shoot it.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what...
Never been.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian. Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the... The slides snap back into place. It's without resistance. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. It smells of a touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. Familiar hand, a young woman in her 20s. There is care. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I want... Throw it away, please. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. Frisson covers your entire body. Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the... You. Every step I take will get lighter. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what?